Welcome, chat. Icy December days, day 4. Welcome. Hey, welcome. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Once again, shout out to the Call of Duty Zombies community. We're about to be doing some gaming, more chatting today, probably listen to some music, maybe review a little bit. It's a little bit different today, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I gotta try to be lower in volume, I guess. But, welcome everybody. If it is your first time, of course, make sure you press that subscribe button. I appreciate you. And welcome to the family. Yeah, anyways, chat, welcome. That's right, we are live on Twitch, on YouTube, and Facebook. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Currently, it is not telling me who is on Facebook subscribing, but thank you so much to the new 3 subscribers. Shout out to all and every single one of you. Appreciate you all. Welcome. Shout out to the stream. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? What's up, brother? Alright, do your thing. Good to see you, man. Shout out to Demetrius in the chat. I have to like post that we're live. So give me a second here. It's always an interesting part starting the stream here. Alright, so we got that started here. Alright, so now I got it shared so we at least have it a little bit started. Yo, 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 shout out to the stream. Welcome chat. How you doing tonight? happy Friday and happy icy December day, Nathan. I just dropped something. Happy icy December days, day 4. We're gonna keep it going every day until the last day in December and finish off with hopefully some great New Year celebration. I'm gonna be looking for what there's to do, maybe looking for some other streamers to link up with. I'm gonna see what happens. I don't know. There's probably something going on. I'm not sure if it's gonna be in my area, so I might have to fly a little bit. That's fine. I miss California. I kinda wanna go back. It's not the same out here. Not at all. Anyways, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Again, shout out to No Influence. It says window catcher, but why can't? Why is it only an app? It won't let me do web browser? Oh, there it is. Never mind. So I'm gonna be doing a couple of different things today. Listening to just random music as you. I just bit my tongue. Oh, that hurts so bad. Anyways, that's bleeding. I can feel it. Okay, we're gonna do some. Oh my gosh. Oh, dang. Y'all are so... Y'all are literally... Oh wait, hold on, I think that's the wrong one. I saved myself somehow with that. Like... Where did it go? And I was sliding all the way down. So, anyways... What I was trying to say is, in the middle of me trying to pull this page, I bit my tongue really freaking hard. Oh gosh. Let me resize this. Let's see if we can get like inside of a good size here. Where it will fit right where you want it, the sweet spot. Because it's not going to be the main part of the stream, obviously. I'm not going to like make efforts to expand it, right? Like nothing really too crazy. But by request, we will do maybe a song or two if you want to listen to it while we're streaming. Yeah. I just heard this one song here particularly, and I just had to get the copy because I do have to say so myself. We'll hold off on that here. We'll hold off on that here for a moment. And let me do a little bit of this. Pop that open here. Ya boys, yeah, ya boy. Come on, open up, bro. First of all, volume for some reason's down. Like, whoa. Hey, welcome to the stream, y'all. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. We're gonna be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Currently, I am below the camera. You can't see. I am hiding. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Here in a moment, we'll begin a portion of. Let me drop the volume here. We're just gonna vibe out, hang out today. I don't know if we're gonna be doing too much gaming, but when we do, it'll be Call of Duty. Zombies, once again, welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. And if it is your first time, press that subscribe button. Or follow, whichever one's the free option. If you're on Twitch, welcome. If you're on YouTube, welcome. And Facebook, welcome. Shout out to Skyla, all the admins, and all the people here, the regulars. Shout out to Demetrius, Spotted Bear, Dakota Spotted Bear. So we're gonna do a couple of different, like, you know, things here. Just look at a couple of things that we could, like, you know, do. Because we can. So, I just heard this song, and I do have to say I am an absolute, like, I have to say I'm a fan of Chris Brown, so his music I particularly do like. And so I haven't heard a song by him. Oh gosh, my battery is low. Goodness gracious. So I haven't heard much music from him because I took a big break from listening to music generally. But now that I'm going to be getting back into it, it's a little bit of catching up for the last 3 years. So without anything really being listened to lately, it's just it's kind of nice. It's kind of like a fresh set of ears, like you're listening to everything all over again. But it's fresh to me because I haven't like listened to some music, and it'll, you know, catch me up with the times, I think, a little bit, but better. So let's see. You wanna smoke with me? You wanna smoke with me? So this song here that you see, I personally have not heard. It's the one that I was referring to. The Chris Brown either response to Quavo. I don't really know. I didn't look into it to do research, but I'd say I like it. And it sounds fire.
Hey Chris.
So I really like this.
I don't want no issues, bro. I don't want no smoke. I don't want fights. I don't want to do nothing, bro. Like, please, bro.
Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with C? Who want smoke with me? Who want? Okay, let's get down to the facts. Pussy, I'm dripping red. Don't let this R&B shit fool you niggas, get ripped to shreds. Quavo talking like he a thug, nigga, you a bitch with dread. Can't wait to see the day that you back up all of that shit you said. What's all that ball shit you talking? You ain't no huncho, nigga. You the weakest link out of your clique, let's keep it a hundo, nigga. You fuck my ex-hoe, that's cool, I don't give no fuck, little nigga. Cause I fucked your ex when you was still with a bitch, I'm up, little nigga. They say revenge is sweet. Now think about that shit, don't let that line go over your head. I might just sing about that shit. I had a feeling about that dick, there's something sweet about that shit. I got some tea about that bitch, but I ain't gon' speak about that shit. I ain't playing chess with a checker player. I'm a ticking bomb on a detonator. I shit on niggas, I'm a defecator. I put Amigo on a ventilator. Stop talking about beating girls. You was beating bitches on the elevator. We seen the taste, that's devastating. You doing bad, you a bitch and your music trash. Fashion week, they set me next to your lame ass. I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I gave you a pass. You lucky I ain't wanna fuck the money up, boy, I would've broke you in half. Quit trying to be tough, you ain't like that. Why you keep showing off? Quit talk about drugs, you the only pack that I've been smoking on. I just hit my plug, told him come back, I'ma need more than one. Your last album was a weed trade, just some bullshit that we roll up on. You know what's on, put you to bed. Late night, that's fire. Show me that I'm tender, bitch.
That's why I put him.
R.I.P. take off, he the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. You tripping, Chris, don't say that, don't lose your head. You done turned a big bad wolf on these fuck niggas, never knew revenge. This what happens when a fuck nigga push a real nigga out to the edge. This what happens when a dumb nigga get fame and it get to his head. You gon' kiss this ring, nigga. Big fuck you from my middle finger. I tattoo my trigger finger. Bring real beat to your dinner table. My mental state ain't never stable. I know this shit gon' sting, nigga. I run your ass through the ringer, nigga. You just got body by a singing, nigga. Bitch. Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with C? Who want smoke with me? Who want?
So yeah, that for sure is definitely like one of the newest songs that I've heard in a long time. That like came out where it wasn't like a Aura, Indigo, you know, the last couple of albums. Like the vibes are different. Obviously, I wasn't really like paying attention when all this was coming out, but I heard this the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, well, I gotta give it to him because I'm a fan of his music personally, R&B in general, rap, bop, more so trap. That's sort of the style that I produce, but I prefer this type of vibe where it's like singing and a mixture of kind of either, you know, singing and rap, or I used to do like rock and metal, so, but there always was singing involved, so he went off on this side. I have to just say he went off, but whew. I heard that the other day and I was like, yeah, I've been missing out on some pretty great songs. So either way, I've been like just not listening to any music at all for a couple of years, and I just started like kind of like back again this year, but that was kind of my like little break. It's like a sabbatical just for my life. It's like, it's a word and you can take a time off. Let me use that. I never used that before. No disrespect, I'm just saying. Like, I just needed some time off. I always listened to music. I used it as like as a mechanism to, you know, kind of like get out of my world, feel good. Like, you know, the many reasons why many people listen to their favorite song over and over and over and over again, right? Because it makes you feel a type of way. So, but I was always loving the party dance vibes, especially like electronic music, dance music. So with the blend of the singing and the rapping and the style of choice of the production behind the voice is like, whoo, I love it. I mean, I sing, but That's just, I just personally have personal love just for that blend together. There's a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists that have that style. But to stay relevant, I have to give it to him. I have to say that he's still doing such a great job in terms of like he's such a creative artist. So talented. So this stream is totally going to have like a copyright, but hopefully not a strike. But shout out, that was the Weakest Link by Chris Brown. I don't think it's available on Apple Music. I looked. I probably could find it, like an option to get on my phone if I wanted, but it's on YouTube. That's how I found it. So. But in general, I really do prefer that style. But beyond that, if you have music requests, put it in the chat. If you want to hear a particular song. In the meantime, I'm gonna just pop on some more vibey music here. Get the mood set. But man, I need to get a couple of different cameras, set up the different angles so I don't have to be like moving. And I'm pretty sure that the face follow feature, right? That would be the most optimal. Yeah, welcome to the stream once again. This is the Real Jack's Knife. Make sure you press that subscribe button. Welcome YouTube, welcome Twitch, welcome Facebook. Today we will be doing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Currently we are going to keep it a solo stream. I'm not in like this rush for this Easter egg. But you know, it's all good. Oh man. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to take like a moment here. So anyways, there's plenty of things going on in everyone's life. I want to once again let everyone know why we do this. We do this for the chat, for the people that don't have anybody to talk to. This is all for you. If you want to talk, you're welcome to in the chat. You're more than welcome to join the family. No one told you today that you're loved, you are loved. God loves you, I love you. In spite of any circumstance you're going through, He can surpass it all. So, if you need prayer or anything like that, ever, always ask. We are all human, but we aspire to be the best that we can. So, needless to say, I'm going to possibly do a couple games here. I don't know if we're going to do like I said, we're going to keep it solo. We're not going to necessarily open it up. If I do, I'll switch it to about like Black Ops 3. But I'm just kind of more of a chatty mood or just a hangout mood. Hey Mojave, how you doing, man? How you been? Shout out to Mojave in the chat. Mojave Dubstep, welcome. Shout out, shout out, shout out. This track's for you. Yeah. I've been changing it up here, using the actual programs they have for us. So But I got no space, so I'm gonna give you the best of the worst dance moves you would ever see right here, right now. Okay, my computer's saying my battery's low, so apparently I need an energy charge. Goodness. But how you doing, Mojave? Welcome to the stream. Give me a update. Give me an update of what's going on. So yeah, pretty good, like, it's not like a lot. I kind of had like just a short playlist. This is by Streamlabs music playlist, the artists themselves. However, today we have In the Shadows, Where's Rin, Squeaky Clean, Rider, Hello, we Michael P. I need to see what that is. Louis, Mike, Miguel, Philippe, Oblin, Pellet. So shout out to Hella and Matrix. So there's two of the song again. We got Michael Roche, Sense of Urgency, and Matrix. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing good. I'm good. Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Do anything special? I myself am as blessed as anyone could possibly be. Had a little bit of up and down. A very unknown future, but you know, gotta try to stay focused. Oh nah. I haven't even tried the shotgun. Yeah, man, stay warm. Working on new shotgun. Mojave, staying warm. So what's the temperature? What's the temperature where you're at? It's really not super cold where I am, right? But yeah, it's the coldest I think it will be. I legit. Oh wait. So, what is the name of the new shotgun? I looked at it briefly, but I didn't really catch it all. I am so dehydrated, it like feels crazy. Well, that made it, and then it didn't make it. 30's not too bad. That's not bad. Oh. Fahrenheit. Yeah, I mean, I used to live in upstate, East Coast, New York, upstate. So it's about 4, maybe 3 hours away from the border, Canada. So we get a nor'easter easy. Very, very cold up there, but that was ages ago now. But let's get it in. Dun, 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 yeah, if anybody has any music suggestions in the chat, let me know. play the song for you. Meanwhile, we will stick to the copyright free. Or they're more or less a part of Streamlabs, so they should be good, but you never know.
Let's get it there.
I really like that funky stuff. Well, it's a good way to get exercise when I'm not able to go anywhere because I gotta like do like physical therapy. Did you already like get it maxed out? Well, actually, first of all, did you already prestige master everything and like get all the camos? Because I see your level and it's already there. It's like obviously you grinded it. I'm nowhere near anything. I think I maybe have 2 weapons, maybe 3 that are gold. And that's not multiplayer either, I don't. That's with zombies gold, so I'm more of a zombies player personally. That's just my preference. But I do like to play multiplayer when I'm like chilling. When I'm good chilling, when I'm cooling. Let me drop this a little bit. That way maybe my voice would be a little better. I don't know if it's like too high over my voice, but my voice has a little bit more bass, so it tends to carry through. Unless it's a bassy song, I do have to say that. In that scenario, whole nother story we're talking about there. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the stream. Welcome, chat. Yeah, once again, we have Mojave Dubstep in the chat. Go ahead and follow their Twitch. Check them all out. Demetrius also, one of his family members, I believe, also has a channel. Coda Spotted Bear, check him out. Back at it. Yo, shut up. It's such an awkward song. Like, how do you even move your body like that when you've like broken it in 100,000 ways? I just need dance lessons from Chris Brown. That's all I need. Just call Michael Jackson or him up. A good Jackson or Chris Brown, I'll take dance lessons from. Or Justin Bieber. You can just throw any 3 of them, and I'll work through the knee injury. Shotgun crits are annoying, so I didn't finish before I got off. Yeah. So it's like probably one of those really annoying challenges you're talking about, where you have to actually do a stupid challenge, a nonsensical challenge.
I'm back at it, it's back on.
Yeah, I never really had a good time doing like critical shots, especially with any of the weapons with the shotguns on this mode. Like, I want to say since like maybe Cold War for sure, like the Howler and the Gallo. Those were like for me like some of the best shotguns. I mean that's just my opinion, but Aiming before shooting is hard. Well, yeah, because, I mean, do you use an optic? If you use an optic, that would make sense. If you use an optic, like, I wish that it worked more efficiently, personally. Let's match the volume, so I don't talk as like too loud, unfortunately. Aiming before shooting is hard though. Yeah, it definitely is. I always turn my like aim assist off, and so for the longest time I never really like figured like, okay, let's just utilize it to the advantage. But like it definitely does help. If I practice with aim assist, I'm sure I would be a much more higher, you know, KD player, but I turned it completely off unless the game resets it, and I'm just like, forget it, because I'm not gonna keep doing it every time. So far, I've had the patience to reset all the graphic settings every time I turn the game on. But yeah, I have to do everything from the graphics to the controllers, typically. And I don't really know why it's not saving. It's saving the progress, so why wouldn't it save the settings? It's just very weird. So that's something they could definitely fix. But maybe it's a PC thing that's like normal. Maybe it's a Steam thing, I don't know. Yeah, we got some feel-good music on right now. I love it. We're about to hit 11:30 p.m. Central Time. We got 37 minutes into the stream. Yeah, shout out to Streamlabs, shout out to Stream Element. Thank you so much for all that you do. No Influence. Shout out to No Influence. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Shout out to Mojave, Demetrius, and all the new subscribers on Facebook. Shout out. Hey man, how you doing? Welcome back, Demetrius. I'm doing, you know? I'm doing. I is doing. Right now, I'm just vibing with the music a little bit. I gotta charge this anyway, so I'm literally attached to the wall. So, but yeah, I'm just chilling, having some vibes right now. I might do like a solo zombie match, but we're just gonna chill with some music and chat for now. I mean, needless to say, it's like I'm gonna play a match at some point, but I just need to distract this right here. Had a pretty big whirlwind of a update in my personal life, and so I'm dancing it out. I'm dancing the pain away, you know, instead of popping a pill. So you could do two things. You can take the medication, or you can dance it out. And there's no good clubs near me, so I can't really just like drive there. And here, I can at least move somewhat to my own pace. I just gotta learn how to keep it down, which apparently I'm not good at. So I try to. But this is, I mean, I love music more than I love music. Okay, let me stop. I love music secondarily, the most in life to God. That might even still be in the wrong order, because family is also in that equation. But generally speaking, like when it comes to passion, like things that like are like things I enjoy doing. And so I'm, like I said, 2025 is like I'm done waiting. We're gonna be doing a new track, a new release. It's all original music, by the way. I'm sitting on 30 to 40 songs since 2017, some even from 2013 after I stopped performing. But once I was in Hollywood, I had to focus on the education and learning all the things that I needed to know. So I focused on school. So if anybody is in the chat ever like thinking about, oh, should I drop out, should I stay in school, period. Finish what you gotta do. Live your life, be a kid, enjoy your life. Because before you know it, you're gonna be in the working field, and you gotta get all into that professional mindset, you know? Just to have fun in life. But you gotta know the balance, you know? I heard somewhere along the lines, it's 24 hours in a day. So if you separate it 3 times, then in a way you're kind of like portioning your day out proper. 8 hours for sleep, 1, 8 hours for play, 2, 8 hours for work. So if you add a little bit of that in there and figure out your balance, that was by this lady, Barbara. She's like a holistic person. But yeah, she just has a lot of pretty good advice for those that want to stay on like a health-minded track. It kind of relates to a godly lifestyle, like keeping your body cleansed and clean and stuff from like all the toxins and stuff. And I personally, like, I went through like all that in the industry, like just partying too much, things I shouldn't have done, like being out till 4 a.m., going to after parties, and not taking care of my actual health. So after a while, you really get to a point that you have to like really like think like what matters in your life. So I started prioritizing what mattered. Took a little bit of a break, and so now we're here 3 years later after a complete hiatus. And so that's really the biggest news, is that if you've seen my channel and you've ever looked at the music and it just stopped, there was a period that everybody did their own thing, went to college, and other various things had happened in that period that led me to move to California. So I got a certification out there through a school, and then after that, just tried to maintain connections and build them from there. So music is something that I will be bringing back in 2025, so make sure you stay tuned for the new releases. I don't know how quick or how like fast I'll be doing the drops with the songs. I have to go back and like review and listen and really like pray about what do I want to represent, because I have to say I was in a different place. I was in a much more bitter place than I am today, and it's only by the grace of God that I'm even like able to stand here right now and even talk to any of you. So needless to say, it's a crazy world out there, and sometimes sacrifices are sacrificing something for someone else. So yeah, I'm doing well, more or less, but I did have some very sad news. But not gonna open any boxes before the Best Buy day is up. So, but needless to say, we're gonna keep it good vibes, but play a Citadel de More map. Yep. I think I will do a solo map for sure. The connection for some reason has been really shoddy. Yesterday I had to do like 3 streams in a row. It's kind of weird, and I don't know if there was maybe just something up with the internet provider. But yeah, for a hardwired connection, like getting DDoS to one of the times, and yeah, restarting it all fresh. Let's see what type. I know Mojave, that it's in his name, is dubstep. So if he's still in the chat, I'm gonna put on a little playlist here for you. So this playlist is for Mojave dubstep. Once again, this is the Streamlabs dubstep playlist. Little bit of pause there for some angelic noise. It's the first time ever listening to any of these songs, mostly, so I hope you enjoy it. my left knee and everything. Like, I've been doing physical therapy with it, so I'm trying to. Ah, what the heck? Okay.
What a dank sound.
Okay. Ooh.
What is that? It is over here.
I gotta let this charge before I can really like get into a game. I don't want it to die in the middle of a match. It was literally it was like dead when I put it on my head. I was like, all right, well, let's just start the stream and see if it would actually work. I do say I kind of really do want a beverage. I want a beer. Oh, gosh.
What a dank sound.
I wonder how much of an actual delay there is between it recording and me moving.
What is that?
Because I don't have any packet loss or like issue on my end, but it doesn't tell me. And then I'll look later on and YouTube will be like, yo, you messed up. So the other week I went and I had this little frame made, and I typically wouldn't have like anybody be like, oh, I'm gonna take a photo of you, but I was like, I really needed like actually like a decent photo. And somehow in the process I was at a bar, but I didn't drop it, and there's like a chip on the corner. Chips. But anyways, really good photographer. Like, he took a really great like photo. So W photographer. It's by did this say? No. Maybe on the photo itself. Wanna give him a shout out if I do, but anyways, really great like time there at a place called Scallywags. So shout out Scallywags in the stream. Great bar over there in the border of Texas. Yeah, really, really good. It's very reflective. But yeah, you can get a photo like that anywhere you go. But for the time, that was like a little quick little photo shoot for no influence. Oh. Should I just turn aim assist on like everybody else in the world and like actually try to learn how to play with it? I've never played with aim assist on. I always turn it off. That way I like have to force myself to be like actually facing the correct way no matter what. There's no like snapping. So, but sometimes when I do restart the map or like my game, it will like turn it on and I'm like, it feels weird. It just feels weird to me. So, yeah. It's freaking hot, yo. Did I open the window yet? Of course not. I literally like could have. This is so good. Oh my god. I love that. Goodness. Oh, shout out to Turn Up at NBLA. Dubstep, that is what is playing right now. Such a good song. Such a good song. Oh my goodness. That ending had me. It had me, chat. Alright, so. Alright. Well, needless to say, it's about the 52 mark, 52 minute. This probably is enough charged. I hope it's enough charged. I'm not using like a lightning adapter, so I just don't want to have to go back and forth charging it and moving and all that nonsense. So, all right. Well, that was a little bit of an exercise, right? That's enough physical therapy for my freaking life. Okay. So anyways, once again, thank you so much for joining. Not sure who's in the chat. Phone is off. Probably should keep that up. But welcome everybody to the real Jackson 4. Jackson or James. Just call me James too. Also an option. So yeah. I really want to start learning and finding people and streamers to collaborate with. So that would be really cool. That's one thing that I've been watching people do a lot of, so maybe one day that'll happen. Maybe we'll be able to do that, like a little collab sesh, you know. Get to know some other people that are already in the industry and hang out with them. In the music business, the streaming world. Gosh, like my collarbones are like, wow, that's something I did made it go boom. My mic is actually pretty low, so kind of surprised that it's, you know, doing such a large effect like that. So let's drop the game volume down here a little bit. I believe the volume has been pretty like solid, like concurrently, like in reviewing it like through other sources, like after the fact. So, but dang, I think I really do need to find a different webcam angle when I work my glasses, because I don't know if it's just the lens or what really it is, but the reflectiveness is just, that's just not like when I'm trying to talk, it's like that, what the heck. Maybe it's just me, because obviously you can like overthink some things too. But when I like look at it, I'm like, it looks so much like a reflection. Holy cow. Like, it looks so reflective. But yeah, let me just adjust my chair. I like where it's positioned, because you get to see Mr. Shark in the background and the guitars. So, but yeah, as I was saying during the music portion, for any of those that have not known, I will be doing some new releases for music, and probably just booking some like small gigs, just solo, just to get it all started. A little bit here, a little bit there. Just focus on the singing. So I'll have to get back into contact with a couple of different producers that I've been, you know, I talked to in the past, and I've tried to maintain contact in the, you know, after COVID world. But there's a lot of change that happened, so people are still doing well, I pray. And, you know, I really Hope we can link back up. Specifically, there's a couple that I have in mind that I've already talked to ahead of time. So now it's really a matter of finances and saving and work. So hopefully soon I will be getting back to the 40 plus hours that I was getting. And that would be beautiful. That's the goal. The goal is to obviously take on more responsibility and to amplify as much of my own, career here, because I want to be able to, do things such as charity streams and so forth. So got a whole lot of saving up to do, chat, but like I want to just like do what I think God is calling me to do, and I think he's calling me to reach out to people that maybe don't know him as well, sharing my testimony, or for instance, just chatting. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to as well. So that's why we're here. We're here to make sure that there's always something or someone that can be listened to, But make sure we always respect each other in the chat, of course. You don't want to cause any type of major problems. I do like, we can have fun. I like to have fun, so that's all good. Yeah, me personally, I've struggled with plenty of things throughout my life, and I know that if I can spread a shred of knowledge, if anybody needs it from another source that they currently do not have, they can always, confide in someone maybe that has been able to get past that point. So there's, by the grace of God, been plenty of things I've been able to overcome, and then there's things that, you are going to be as a human drawn and, attempted by. So when it comes to like purity and stuff like that, it's a very, very, I don't know if challenge, it can be seen as a challenge to some, but being like obsessed over particular things and being able to go from that to self-control, it is very difficult when you don't have someone to talk to sometimes. So after experiencing that for quite a while in my own life, I didn't know what quite to do. So I was like, what, let's just start this journey here to stream, and we'll see what happens. We'll just see whatever it is. And it's been an absolute blessing to meet Demetrius, his brother Coda, and I haven't really quite met anybody else in there, in that family, but I'm sure they're all wonderful people. Mojave, I've been able to talk to now a little bit more. It's not, it's just great to get to know people and to talk and to be able to share the love, spread the love. Yeah, we're almost at the 1 hour mark here. I could put on a timer and like a goal and all that other stuff, right? Like I could do it. But I may need to do like a charity or some type of fundraiser soon. But I don't know. I have to pray about that. Like I said, there's just a lot going on in my life, and some things are good, some things are bad. There's blessings, and there's always going to be those trials and tribulations. But we're just going to keep having our faith, and we're going to keep it strong. And no matter how many times we get knocked down, we're getting back up. So I suggest you do the same, because you're just as strong as anyone else is. So even though you may not feel that way, you are always going to be able to get back up on your feet. And anything else that might be playing in your head, or somebody else, a negative source that's saying you cannot do this, I'm telling you, you can. You can absolutely do anything that you put your mind to. You have the ability. You are gifted. Do not let other people's opinions sway you away from what God's calling is in your life. You might be meant to do something great and have no idea. I have no idea about what tomorrow will bring. So the way I look at it is I wait. I don't try to think too far ahead, and I don't live like, I try not to live in the past as much as possible, obviously, because there's things that, sometimes they take time to cope with. So, yeah. if I'm able to ever, you know, help somebody that is ever feeling down in the dumps in any type of manner, that's really like what this whole point is. We do game for the fun of it. We do gaming. It's not board certified advice, so I will say for the first time, it's only based on personal experience and someone who has gone through different therapies to better themselves for the sake of other people, their family, and, you know, also their, you know, future, and the people that, you know, they will be essentially encountering throughout their life. So, you know, it takes a action. It takes walking the walk. So that's what I did. Put my own desires aside, and I had to take a moment to take action. So we are now here, relocated, and we're going to be getting back into the old type of world, the entertainment industry, right? So, but this time we're a little bit more prepared for what to expect and what to come, and all the other nuances that probably are unspoken that I maybe didn't say. I probably don't need to even say it, but there's plenty of things that need change, and if we can be a part of that, that is what we are here to do. We're here to make a change in the world for the better. So, you know, mistakes that I've made in the past, you know, I know that God's forgiven me, because I've gone to Him. So like that's the best thing I could say for anybody that is like constantly like something is bothering them continually, would be to give it to God. And that being said, it's not the easiest thing to do, right? Like, how does somebody give something they're struggling with to God? That's a big question to some people, and some people just don't even believe at all. So how do you answer that? The best thing that I can say through my experiences, it's like just letting go and taking a breath and releasing what you're feeling inside, because typically what it feels like to me at the time was like I've tension. It would feel like tension. So when they say relax, all the different versions of therapeutic things like meditation and yoga, like a lot of different cultures have their ways to do that, but it's very important to make sure that you're taking care of your physical body along with taking some time to focus on those things that matter, especially if you think it's impacting your family. So for me, I didn't want it to become something that like was going to be a major issue later on in my life, so I took action. So that's what we do. We take action here. We try to, as much as possible, do the right thing, and if we're able to, we're gonna give back when the time comes, but that's gonna be in the Lord's time, not mine. So we'll see how the channel builds and how it progresses. Maybe it'll be the music that makes it popular. Maybe it'll just be the gaming. I don't know. Don't have an expectation, essentially, but what I do know is that there's a bigger plan, a bigger purpose, and this game here is lagging everything. I sure hope it's not as choppy on the stream as I'm like seeing it play out like on my screen here. Cause it just looks so annoying. Like, I would be annoyed to see it so choppy and then be like, audio. Let me look. Is it choppy at all? Like now when I go to my YouTube, it doesn't really even say like that I'm live, which is weird. So I don't know what happened, but like when you stream so frequently, and sometimes you don't like have everything really functional. So but yeah, I do work tomorrow about 4:30 p.m. I want to be up and kind of active. I need to get back into different routines, and it's a pain in many different contexts to do physical therapy when I have to have something removed from my ankle. So, like, essentially, I have to have a tumor, cyst, whatever you want to call those things that are inside. I have one removed from my ankle, so, and hopefully that will cause a complete healing of all the nerve damage or issues that are going from there all the way to my spine. So I'm just gonna, have faith, trust in the Lord that that will be the situation. But yeah, I gotta get some things medically figured out here and make sure that I can take care of my health so I can provide as much for the family as possible at all points. I don't want to be sleeping on my responsibilities. I need to have that structure. And some people like don't. Wait, AMD. Wait. Oh my gosh. What is this? I've never seen this option here, but it's also not moving. It's moving very poorly. I never seen this because it's always unlit. I'm gonna try it and see if it actually works better. Increases frame rate by creating additional frames. I've never turned this on. I wonder if it'll benefit. I wonder if the gameplay will be better. This feature requires a GeForce RTX 40. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, we're good. I have AMD, so it shouldn't be an issue. But what I'm wondering is quality, if like the gameplay is gonna really be superior or what. Because right now I'm having issues just going up and down in the menu. Like it's taking a long time here for some reason to load and do like the normal functions. Like I'm pressing a button and there's like a delay between pressing the button. In the menu, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have that big delay in game. It just kind of makes sense, but I've never used that setting, so we'll see if that is maybe a reason why we aren't generating the proper frames and we're dropping them. But hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I see we got somebody new on YouTube. Welcome. How you doing? But yeah, this is supposed to be like, I believe, an AI scaled thing, so I don't know. At least the NVIDIA is for sure. That definitely is. But I do have GeForce RTX, so well, it's moving much better. Like so so far. Well, we're gonna turn the shader to high. We're not gonna drop that. I think that's always turned off, typically. And then ideally this will make the gameplay more fluent. I need to find the right exact that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Seeing it's like the contrast between these after putting that AMD option right here, like that just made it look a whole lot better. Was I having like issues the whole time because I'm running like partial this, partial that? To be specific, like two things particularly were like running in like, sequence. Alright, and this is what always resets that really peeves me, is the sensitivity. You don't really need to change the tablet speed, not necessarily. Alright, so we'll keep aim assist on because it's already on. And then reset it, and I don't feel like redoing everything all over again and again and again. But anyways, welcome to the stream. Once again, shout out to the Call of Duty Zombies community on Facebook. give them a like. Shout out to Skyla, one of the admins there on the Facebook. I really appreciate everything you do. And of course, all of the moderators. Shout out to everyone at the page owner, and so on and so forth. Everybody, all the community. Appreciate all of you for your good spirits. Let's keep it always respectful and hate-free. Alright. Now there really should be an option or some like form of a way for me to save these settings where I'm not resetting it every game. So if anybody has is like a tech person that can sit here and tell me, hey, do it this, do that, I would really appreciate it, because that is like, man, it's just such a frustrating thing to do. It makes you just want to go back to console. Personally, for me, like, I know it runs really good on my X series, so either way, the first hour is up. Now it's time for zombies. Just have an idea. I feel like everybody in the world at one point had YouTube, and now maybe, it's probably an unpopular opinion, it just seems like people have found their channels, and it's just become obviously like a television station that, like, I personally run 24/7 if I have it on like my favorite streamers and favorite content. But I feel like it's become the new norm of like communication. Like, for me, this is the best way, is to join the live streams to talk to me, you know, and that's like the best way to contact me, because I can't get like immediately back to like typing as quickly as I used to, especially with carpal tunnel. Like, my hands literally cramp up, so I can't respond as much as I used to. I've burnt my own hands out doing social media for 10 plus years. So now with like AI, I've never implemented any of those AI units outside of like a chatbot, but for moderation, that is, just so to speak. So it's interesting to see how the world's changed, with not just going from, it used to be just video chatting your family and friends, to now it's just how everybody communicates. And I just think like soon we probably won't even be using these. You know, I know there's plenty of things I could sit there and say about things that are new innovations in medical industries and stuff that is to be released in the future, with people that are really, really big and powerful, you know, Elon Musk and so on and so forth, with their ideas. But what I will say is that the form of communication has changed. It's changing. So will the style of the iPhone change? Will it remain as a handheld thing? Or is it going to be a complete curveball of like, we won't be able to communicate any way other than on a video call? So it's just interesting, because I used to be so uncomfortable even calling a friend on a video call. It was just a very awkward thing. It felt weird. And so after I got used to it, it was like, what's the big deal? Like, what's different? So it took me, and I just turned 31 in June last year, so this year. I almost said I was older than I am, jeez. But we're still in 2024. I'm thinking it's 25 already, planning ahead. So, but yeah, you know, things change, and so for myself, it seems like after 15 years, it's like a huge fluctuation has happened. And I'm not sure if I'm the only one that has felt that, or if it's just everyone has felt it. But yeah, it's really, for me, exciting to see what is next. Like, what will be the next like new innovation, whether it be a flying car or a form of communication, and what we already seem to know is that currency itself has already or will be changing. And I've never gotten into like crypto and all that, but I hear people do it. I've had suggestions and friends and people that I barely even know. All types of people say it's worth it. It's an investment. That's how I made this and that's how I made that. And then I'm like, man, awesome. I'm happy for you. But yeah, I gotta see. Look, Mojave, you got me by 3 minutes, man. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, baby. Oh, Mojave, you still in the chat? Are you still in the chat? I have to. I have to. I have one more exfil than you, bro. Just kidding. I'm totally joking around with you. But that is crazy. Look at your essence. Look at your eliminations. Highest round, awesome. Overall, very good player. I haven't played with you yet, so we'll have to get you on a stream or on just a match for sure with Demetrius here when we do an open map, like an open squad match, and we'll see how everybody does. Oh, so maybe there's a delay, but I'll repeat it. I was just making a joke because I was looking at the leaderboards here, and I have you here, and I was like looking at the exfils, and I was like, I got you by 1. Essentially, that was just a little lot fun. But I was really just looking at really what I'm looking at here is the fastest quest time. Now, back in Cold War, I was the amount of time is probably really why I even was close to the 10,000, but I don't think I ever broke 10,000 on the leaderboard. I was 13 or 12,000, the lowest I had ever gotten. So, but that was for Black Ops Cold War. So on the leaderboard, I don't know how that really works with like how many of the first places are there and how many are real, how many are fake or cheaters. Because I was a console player, so I don't know. I'm not like tech savvy any longer. I used to always use Mac, so it was really proprietary. But essentially, shout out to Mojave. He's #1 here on Liberty Falls, and I'm sure everybody has their niche for each map, right? So I'm not even on the list here. I'm 12 here. So, but I did do the Easter egg step with the help of Sun Apex Legend here at #1. So shout out to Sun Apex Legend. Haven't seen him in a minute, but he's a really good player. Played with him and one other or two other people, and they were pretty cool. I think it was with Yopo or Yopo Yo. I can't even say it right. Yopo Yo. That's what it is. Okay, but I think it was with those two, and then with Demetrius here in the chat. Me and him, and I think it was Damon, and that may have been that may also have been Sun Apex Legend 2, but it was either him or Demetrius that we completed Terminus, right? I believe it was you that we did Terminus with. I mean, I could be wrong. We have definitely done Liberty Falls together. We are definitely going to do each map for anybody that is on my friends list whenever we get to it, whenever the time comes. So fastest quest time. I presume most people are doing this solo, and I have a very limited amount of friends on this profile, but I really want to see my leaderboards for my Xbox Game Pass too. But shout out. Looks like a lot of people have been grinding, and then let's check out Demetrius. Where's Demetrius here? I know that he and his brother use the same page, and that's how I look at like, is something real, is something fake? A lot of people have time on their hands, and a lot of people work. So for me, I work a lot, and sometimes people have separate accounts, or they use the same account, like they'll be a family and they'll use the same account. So it's not unlikely or impossible for people to get these levels that a lot of people complain about. But Demetrius is down there. I'm surprised. Very surprised because he grinds the heck out of the zombie maps. So shout out to Demetrius for you know, doing it. He's at 14 though. I do not understand that. I don't understand that. I think maybe there's like a loading error because that doesn't make sense to me in my head. Let's check out Terminus. So we have him here also. Yeah, well, you're ahead of me for sure there. And these are just cool to check the stats because I like to see like what map is preferred per like a friend. I mean, because I could invite somebody to a map and they'll be like, nah, bro. And in terms of this, like I haven't even played it. I exfilled on it, right? So I have an exfill, but no quest time. So has the Easter egg been completed? I feel like it has because I see all these things about like Mr. Roth Waffles. But are we still in a state where we're trying to figure out every Easter egg step? Are we still trying to figure all that out? Hey, welcome to the chat. How you doing? I wonder why my TTS hasn't been working either. It was working a couple of days ago, and yesterday it was working, and then I tuned in today and it was not there. So like the app's gone. So yeah, anyways, pretty cool. And that's obviously just under the career. I mean, I like to go by map, so that's why I went to that. So, and on any type of day, my goal is to try to get it in the 40-minute range on solo for myself. That's like the goal for me to get something to. So there must be something about Terminus that it just isn't. It's a lengthy map, perhaps. Oh wait, okay. What happened? There are probably side Easter eggs left to find. Yeah, I would say so. Definitely. That's probably what Milo's looking at. It's probably isn't Milo live right now? Isn't he live? Can we watch? Can we watch his channel? Is he if he's currently doing it? I wonder what he's doing. Let's go see what Milo's up to. He was live. Oh, maybe he's not anymore. Interesting. It's just like one moment somebody's live and then like it's like weird. I like don't see them any longer for some reason. We really got to reach out to some of these streamers and people and see what like we can do to collaborate. See if any of them are like open to like share like any tips. I don't think there's anything wrong with like the stream that I'm doing. There's just more like I want to do more IRL, more like in real life stuff. So yeah, we're gonna definitely keep this page running with different content like regularly. But right now I'm looking at a couple of people who are live that I don't really know any of them per se. So yeah, he does. Oh, well, I mean, oh well, Slater's on. Slater's live. I can't put him on because he has one of those lovely languages that he loves to speak called potty mouth. I love Slater. He makes me laugh so hard, like, but oh my gosh. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, did anybody else in my household just hear what he said or was said on his stream? But it's hysterical. Like he's one of the people that if I'm like down in the dumps and I want to laugh, like I'll go peep his stream. I'll like turn it on, and like, what's up? And just like it kind of brings me out of the dumps a little bit. So shout out to Slater at Twitch. I know you don't probably have a clue who the heck I am, but man, I love to catch your streams. So zombie intel, 14 of 18. This is really where I really liked Cold War. So in Cold War they had so much intel. It was like plunder in zombies. I don't know. That's literally almost what it is, anyways, and that's more like Outbreak. But plunder in zombies, I think, but like it could have been not as big. But now we're getting huge maps that are the size of these Outbreak levels. So it's not really necessary. I mean, we do have. I think Liberty Falls is like a medium size map. Haven't fully unlocked the castle, so let's see what's up with that. I have perma unlocks from prestiging, but I've never used them. But yeah, Mojave, probably side Easter eggs for sure. Have you? Is there any thing that you've seen that you're like kind of maybe sus about, Demetrius or Mojave? Currently, I only am catching my YouTube chat. I might have to refresh the stream because it does that where it won't like show everybody's posts. So sorry if I'm not responding to particular people. No hard feelings. It doesn't show me a lot of Facebook. Ironically enough, I used to get the most traction on there, and then I got like, I don't know what happened. I was up 20,000 like viewers a stream, and then it went it just like drops. Like for no reason at all. I do know that I do know my Norton subscription ran out. So unless Norton has a trick where they like can show your game to more people, then I really don't know how the heck I was able to get 20,000+. But it was on like the Monsters Inc. custom map for zombies, Black Ops 3, and then even I haven't seen him in a while unless he changed his name, but Darth Vader. Darth Vader was one of the first people to join one of the streams, and I'm not quite sure where they went, but you know, hopefully everything's okay. I always wonder when I don't see like you know, somebody if they're doing well. So it was always good to hear from somebody. So if you're ever out there, it would be lovely to hear from you. And anybody that's been in there, ZN, I know we have like I think it's ZNM. Then there's also Zombie Channel. But I know everybody's busy. Do they actually make so they didn't do guided mode yet. I've never done a guided mode for either nor either maps, so I don't really know what it's about. Obviously I imagine it's like spiritual, you know. I think that's probably what it's like. But the training course, like, what is that? I have no clue what a training course is. Can you go in there and find the side Easter eggs? Like, is that the best way? Because I've only ever done standard. Anyways, let's get it all launched. I currently have the KSV because I'm leveling it up. Does anybody want me to use a different weapon? A weapon I haven't fully leveled up. It has to be either a level I'm working on, or a weapon I'm working on, have unlocked, or you know, you get it. You get what I'm saying. I really want to get Bolt Trade up there. But okay, if this is gonna run as smoothly as it's running in the menu and right now, then I'm gonna be very I'm gonna know how to get this really set up. So, oh man, my stomach started turning. You really like a whiff of nausea out of nowhere. Alright, well, we'll just start it, and I'm gonna get some water or something. I don't know. I just started feeling like, ugh. Yeah, I don't even know what type of thing that was. It's just like, water. Let's get some water. Always gotta hydrate. Always gotta hydrate. Even a little bit is better than nothing, you know what I mean?
Magical relics aren't my forte, but I'd rub a brass lamp until my hands bled if it...
Okay, let me pause it here. Do we want it in the view in the screen that we're in currently, or do we want live feed? I think I want the live. I think I want the live feed. I think this. It's nice to see chat on the screen. I love to see chat on the screen. But yeah, I think I'll switch it back if somebody like has like a different opinion. But I think this is probably the better screen for it. But I gotta switch the game. It just paused. Don't lag on me, please. Okay. Major lag right there. I need to see what is causing. It says that the... No! Oh my gosh. Great. And this is what I live with. I barely pressed a button and it just closes the game out altogether. I mean, I know I was sitting there with the menu open for a while, but we just gotta reopen it. Wait, hold on a second. What is happening right now? Now I'm just confused because it's opening up. My game literally just crashes and then it opens up some random thing. Like, what does that sound like, y'all? What does that sound like? And it's not even opening it in... It's not opening it in, Gosh, goodness gracious. It's not opening it in Steam either. What's that about? It appears the last time it did not quit properly. I get that. No! Is this still working? Goodness, do you I don't know if you hear the pings on the stream. It keeps doing this error thing. All right, this like always opens in Steam, so it has to be okay. How is it not running through Steam right now? It can't. Is it through Xbox? How is this even open? It never lets me play this without Steam being open. This has to be Game Pass. There's no way. This has to be Game Pass. If it's saying my regular... But why would it all of a sudden open up like my Game Pass, but my Game Pass isn't on? I'm trying to use. Well, I pressed restart. I don't know what the heck now that is doing. Just shutting on. Alright, it's restarting again. Chat, I don't know what's going on right now. This is just beyond me. This is beyond me. I don't get it. Oh man, I'm sorry I wasn't able to start the stream sooner. Of course, right when it's like at the end here, it's giving me all these types of problems. But thank you so much for showing up, man. I'm happy to have heard from you, as always. And God bless you. Have a wonderful night, man. This has to be Game Pass, bro. Seriously, what is... The whole reason I bought Call of Duty Vault Edition for the PC was because I couldn't play it because I had it on Xbox already purchased. And you're telling me right now that after I had to make a whole new brand new account and buy the game, that you're just gonna do what I was trying to do with my old account this entire time? What the actual heck? So this is my actual account, and obviously I haven't been using it because I've been using the new one for Black Ops 6 specifically. But as you can tell by my friend list there, actually I probably should put it on screen if it didn't work. No, it did. See, it opened it right back up as if it was already the same thing. So the question I have though now is what is it running through? Like, how is it running? I have nothing completed on this. So yeah, like out of nowhere, it's just like working for my Xbox network, like out of nowhere. That's insane. That is insane. I spent so much time on trying to contact Activision just to be able to do this. I wonder what plays better though, but none of my weapons are leveled up on this, so unfortunately we do have to open it up in Steam. Because if I don't have to run it through Steam, then that's like the whole part of it, like that makes it lag, and then I would just have to shut it down. But I don't know, that's just, I don't know. Like I said, we're here to chat. And then it responds as if it's the same exact thing, which is actually, that's where it, my gosh. So essentially what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be... There's a Windows update in process. That's why we crashed. Oh my gosh, look. Before I can update the drivers, it's going to require me to like literally restart my entire computer, so we're gonna hold off on that, I guess. But needless to say, we're gonna, I guess, just have to open that up, and that will be my project. Project accepted. So yeah. Alright, so now I gotta make sure that the window works. Yeah, see, it always switches up on me. So anyways, let's see if we can get into it this time. We'll see if it actually reset everything I just set. Because if it's gonna run like that, and mess up because I'm using the AMD section or whatever it's trying to force, because the monitor is obviously using something different. It might be forcing it in a direction that I'm not trying to have it go, so. But either way, let's try to start the stream here and get that fluidity back. We're still balanced. We're still on low. We're on AMD still. 105. All right. And then sensitivity. This is not correct, but I'm just gonna leave that and see what happens. ADS is locked because I have custom on, right? Advanced aiming. All right, yeah. So it's because it's custom. So, anyways, once again, welcome to the chat. If it's your first time, press the subscription button or the follow button, whatever is free. I would love to have you as a part of the family. So please press the subscribe. Subscribe, follow, give it a like, a follow, whatever you feel in the mood for. And let's see how this plays. Let's see how, if it doesn't crash it. Let's see what we can do and check out the new map. It looked okay. I mean, it looked good. All things considered, right?
You really find the old man.
All right, so right off the bat, you got this really dope image
You
here.
heard Mr. Sunshine. Find Kraft before he gets chewed on.
Had to take a photo. All right, I'm lagging like crazy, home. Wow, this actually feels really good. Okay, if we just unlock superior game performance, then that just turned up my ability to do this.
Oh, yeah. Rabinoff meets Sam.
But the sound sounds like I did not raise it. I don't think I rose the sound in the overall drop here, since I dropped it. Yeah. So the gameplay volume was so far lower than it needed to be. So does anybody know, is this game, like, is this map buggy? Do we got the bugs in this game, in this map still, like crazy ones? I saw that we had like glitches and all this other stuff that people were trying to say, oh, it's so fun. I gotta get like a comfy gaming chair. Gosh, I didn't even take a hit, bro. Let's check out Twitch. Oh. Hey bro, what's up? Welcome back. I'm currently looking at my Twitch and seeing what like options they have for like sharing. Cause I would love to like figure out how to build like a Twitch audience. I just don't like know that platform. But like I know there's some things that you can like add like that are cool. Like I see like the chats on some of those streams going like fire, like really fast. And that's obviously people that have been doing it for what, probably 3+ years. So it doesn't surprise me at all. But what does surprise me is how much of a drop that I had after 2 months of streaming. It went from, as I was saying before, I don't know if you caught it, I went from going like consistently getting like 7,000 like, you know, views per stream essentially to, I think it was, well, where it's at now, which is kind of like a steady like 300. So, you know, that many viewers is not bad, right? 300, so on and so forth. It could have been somebody watching it multiple times. You know, the math, you have to figure it out in your head. But Facebook, like, for the first 60 days, before like all the recaps and analytics like really like started saying suggestions and stuff, I was getting close to like 40,000 viewers at a time, and that was very shocking to me for Facebook. So for my channel, if you do see it, it's like it's not a big channel, but it was awesome. It's really cool to be able to reach that many people. But like I said, I don't know if it was because Norton like expired and they have something that they can like help your audience or expand it, but it's like Norton for gamers, and then ever since it expired it did that, and then it did have some hateful speech and all that stuff happen where people were just because I stream causing some hate. Yeah, I still have it in the in my inboxes. It's crazy. Like people think that like the things they write just like disappear. They don't. Like they're pretty well recorded these days. So yeah, but it's very interesting. I'm gonna start it here in a second. So what you did miss, Demetrius, is I did manage to figure out that there is an option for AMD. If you're still in the chat here, let me turn the volume off that. It says I got one. I always wonder if it's talking about I'm in the chat, because I'm trying to watch it here to make sure that it's loading, because otherwise it won't. But regardless, I do have it all hidden too, so I don't really know when people like join and at this particular point. But anyways, have you beaten the Citadel Demore map yet?
A marked improvement on Max's because she's not her.
Not a single sign of the Dark Ether for 6 years. Make sure, son. Where was the weapon?
Boom! Down you go.
So I think I figured out that the AMD processor was probably competing with the
Franco calls this castle his kingdom, which is fitting, since it is a cast-off pile of shit, as is he.
goodness. What I'm trying to say is I was running the NVIDIA like AI, but I was using my AMD processor, so wow. So when my gameplay is moving properly, I can actually aim.
Max armor.
Harry Stone ain't on your menu.
Goodness, oh my gosh. Keeps falling. I'm trying so hard to like get over this cough so I can focus.
Yeah, I'm still kicking.
So anyways, yeah, this is Citadel de Moa. So I know for the fire, we have to do something with bringing this back to the dragon. But as far as like pieces and stuff, I don't know where any of that's located. Alright, so we got an open door here. Box, box, box. Dead shots on one side. Is it still like everything that is noticeable glowing and all that? Because this overall is a pretty cool map. Once we get out of the nature path, we go right on into the what is called. Wait, what? That was a major delay if they're calling the same thing. Okay, that's weird. Nature path, right? And then is the location like naming wrong or okay, wait. Now it's in the Times Square. Hold on, look. So it's not even. So right there should have changed. Look at that, chat. Look at the compass. It's like delayed. That needs to be addressed.
Headshots work.
So anyways, I was trying to explain where I was running to, but anyways, we'll just have to hold that off for another scenario. Okay. Not trying to do a tutorial, I guess, in this case. So I know we run in here and we have all of these, right? This is a part of the Easter egg. They're numbered. I know that. For some reason, the what do you call it? Number 3. I couldn't find number 3 for some reason. And it's right there. I would like for some reason not find it. I would run right by it. Crazy.
Yeah? No. Those can get right in the fucking seat.
Dang, bro. Come on, really?
Check eye.
Oh, the spider gonna get me. and the timing of it is much different than the timing for console feels sometimes. So anyways, as I was saying, it was for some reason difficult to find number 3, and it's just to the side here. So we got 1, 3, 2 is probably on the same floor, right? Like right here. Yeah, so 2, it goes 1, 2, corner 3, upstairs 4, right? I'm gonna guess 4, and then 5 can be found right down here. Oh, no, not there. I almost had a perfect take. I have to remember where 5 was. It's like it's a specific order. So there is also 6. So overall, it looks like there's 6 vases or vases, however you want to say it. Number 1 or that's 2. See, yeah. So there's a bit of there's a bit of an Easter egg. Has that one been discovered? It's interesting that there's very limited salvage dropping for round 6. I feel like I'm typically at blue by now on an average. So anyways, like I said, we have 1. This one is right here, 3. So 3 is over there. So we start looking at here. 1, 2. We go in the corner. 3, and then up the stairs, just around the corner on this counter, we have 4. Proceed, continuing down to this side of the room, and you will find 6. By sticking to the side, if you continue to the opposite side of the arsenal, you'll find the final last numbers, 5 and then 6, making it 6 phases. Let's redo that. So for this step, you are going to find 6 phases. Number 1, number 2, number 3 in the corner on the table. Then you run up around the here corner, up the stairs, on the little counter here. Number 4, run down the opposite side. You will see 5, run past, go straight towards the stairs again to 6, and you have all 6 potion containers. That worked out way different than I expected. Somehow I managed to use a car to perfectly explode all of them on a double point, like without intending to do it.
Max armor.
That was pretty cool. So anyways, like I said, unless there's a 7th, I do not know where it is. So you got, boom, 1, 2. In the corner on the table hidden, 3. Run down here, up the stairs. On this countertop, you will find 4. Continue down the stairs on the outside of the tables, you will find 5. Continue running out towards the door, near the exit. And 6, you will find the final base. Now, does anybody know how to activate that Easter egg? Is that a part of the main Easter egg at all? I know, obviously, it has to do something if it's numbered in Roman numerals, but I haven't checked to see if that is one of them that have been discovered yet. Do you know, Demetrius? If you're in the chat. Is that an Easter egg that you've or that's been figured out? I feel like it should be because it was right out in the open. Now, how to activate it, that's where, like, doing, obviously, the main steps, like, come into play. So, we had enough in this area. That would be the town square. So, for the town square side Easter egg, there may be more than one. That is, as far as I can tell, what we have for... Ooh, gimme.
In your face, shitwit.
Yeah, pretty good. What are you up to, Demetrius? So anyways, pretty fun. I enjoy just kind of like looking around and checking the map out, especially because like now that I put it to the AMD, like holy cow, like the response is superior to how I've been playing the last 200 videos. It literally took 200 videos for me to figure out that is what I needed.
You must breach those reinforced doors.
So I already
All we gotta
ran
do
through
is
this.
Stroll up to it and ask politely. Didn't think so.
And I mean, I ran around the map to kind of just like explore, like what is there anything to pick up, and I didn't find anything. I didn't find nothing, surprisingly enough. Like, unless you have to activate it step by step. This is as much as I've. Richtofen.
14, 1989. The time is
Oh, I have to.
9:35 a.m. and I am going to attempt to synchronize the synaptic algorithm module's lower and higher functions for the first time. Commencing low-level startup procedures.
Voice routine online. Memory interface online. System interface online. Loading memory lattice. Loading complete.
So far, so good. Let's align, synchronize, and then start a cortex simulation.
Loading cortex scan. Loading complete. Synchronizing fabric. Synchronization complete. Adding cortex daemon to process list. Rebooting.
How are you feeling, Sam?
Am I?
Samantha.
Voice modulation will need to be modified. Recalibrate GPS. She shouldn't need to ask where she is. You are with friends. My name is Edward. You are my guest.
Good afternoon, Edward.
You just arrived. I'm looking forward to spending time together. Tell me, what do you remember before waking up?
I remember a knife. A promise I couldn't keep. A morning that would never come.
Do not worry. You are safe here.
Blood on my hands. But where are my hands? I don't understand.
Sam, those sound like nightmares. They are not real.
How do I know what's real and what isn't?
Because I will help you. Would you like that?
Yes, I would like that very much. Thank you, Eddie.
crazy, yo. That was Rick Toffin. I have not heard that in a while. Are these always going to be in the map as guides, or once you use the intel, is it done? Is it gone? Because I love that. That's great. So happy for that. So yeah, there could be a piece in here. I mean, you have to go one direction or the other, so. And this obviously has to do something with the main Easter egg, you know, like it's.
Sorry about the skull, mate.
Oh, and then we can do a quick little run back. All right, so number 2 is in the village ramparts. And now remember, this is the closest, whatever you want to call it. What is it? What are these called? Does anybody know? I'll probably have to get to that step before they'll even tell me what it's called. But these little bats, you have to get them all on fire when doing the fire sword. One is located here in the village ramparts. The other one is located in the nature path down below. And there is a third. Once you do all 3 steps, you will then find yourself able to acquire the officially fire sword, where you go and lock into a section that you have to do essentially a holdout of some sort, I imagine. That's probably what it is.
What's that thing? I cannot hear a word you are saying.
That's probably better that you don't hear a word it's saying. All right, so we make our way to the entrance hall here. Definitely grab Jug. With the amount I'm getting smacked.
Makes sense.
Jeez, watch your mouth, brother. Alright, let's I know I do need to upgrade it, but so we do also have these radios as well. Now, obviously, there's probably people that have already made videos explaining a lot that I'm going over. So I'm just really like taking my time to check out what is potentially a hidden thing that may be not discovered yet, right? Like that's really the only thing I'm running around trying to do without having any idea of what has been accomplished already. So typically I haven't seen any like in the wall type Easter eggs in a while, but not since like BO 3 and 4. Alright, so we get out of there. Now we're in the sitting room, which is a huge pool. I know that, right? It's a pool? No, the sitting room's not the pool? Okay. So sitting room has what? Speed cola? Or no, okay, stamina up. We got stamina up here. We got a shotgun on the wall. Another one of those computers. And beer bottles, right? Like there's got to be something to do with this, right? TV's on. And then behind here, I thought there's like something to do with something with that, but it's a different. We'll get this just because.
This is like that time I didn't sleep for 5 days during basic.
Getting away from the zombie faster is really just. Unless the spawn rate changes, then it's really much better to just get away from that, dude. So, I do remember playing with Demetrius, and we went a little bit into the section. Oh, here is the one part right here. So that's a screenshot. That's a screenshot. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. That is such a good screenshot. I did have to take some damage for that. All right, we got the sitting. Oh, bunny ears. Alright, that's 1 of 3. Perhaps more. We got these little mannequins here. And a little pool. Right? Statues. Alright, zombie died out. Round change. Okay, so we have mannequins. And that. So, our goal essentially, yeah, is of course what you think. To survive, but we need to get to back punch. I did go for perks and armor.
You heard the man. Loot the shit out of it.
Told you fuckers you couldn't compete. Keep coming, you stupid fuckers.
Alright, cool. So we just clear it all out. Make sure we do that. Pick up the little... Once you run into the... Once you are out of the... Gosh. Goodness. Is the whole thing called Undercroft? Sitting rooms. Okay. Alright, well. So once you run through these sitting rooms, you will reach the Undercroft. Run right immediately past, unlock the door. Immediately when you open this door, the doppelgas will pop out of there. Kill it. It'll drop the blood Aetherium crystal. And then press it on the portal here to activate and open Pack-a-Punch. Immediately, it will destroy everything around you, or stun them, and you can continue and pack punch your gun, and continue the Easter egg.
Nice, very nice.
Cave side, never seen that. I've never done it. That would be fun to do. Welcome, how you doing tonight, man? Welcome back. Just opened up Pack-a-Punch. Did a little in the middle of the stream tutorial. See what we look like when we run in third person here. Whee!
Bonus points.
So anyways, we just did the Pack-a-Punch real quick. And now, right away, it's telling us nothing further about what to do. So we are to unlock more rooms and see what happens. I believe it may require a soul box or something along those lines, but I think it killed Joy. Oh, I remember. We gotta get the stamps. And then we get the swords out of the statue. So once you get to round 10, you will find these zombies that have armored helmets. Kill the zombie with the armored helmets, pick up the stamp they drop, and then run up the corridor, unlock the door, and immediately go to the nearest statue and activate it by pressing the stamp with the appropriate statue. And you will first be able to obtain a sword and continue to do an elemental thing. That's essentially what I understand it to be. As for the next... Hold on, let me focus here. Once again, once you kill one of these zombies with the plated helmets, they will drop a stamp. These stamps are applied to the castles, the guards, the statues. Once you interact with the statues, you will then find yourself able to acquire a basic sword that you can upgrade into an elemental weapon. I feel like Croft is in here. Behind here, right? Is that what it is? Yeah! Okay, I remembered! Bro! Yes, I remembered. Okay. So, this is the next step. Am I safe? Can I stand here?
I know who you are and why you are here. To obtain the Sentinel artifact, you will first need an amulet hidden in this castle.
That is more than I could get from him all week.
Listen closely. Up in Oculus tools. I gave you the means to find the amulet. Now hurry. The Syndicate cannot be allowed to obtain the Sentinel artifact. It must never fall into his hands.
Exfil is off the menu. On a related note, Raptor 1 wants me to keep my hands off the fucking
So funny. Get rid of. Oh gosh, I forgot they explode. Oh goodness, I don't want to do that. Okay, so anyways, you continue. Make sure you are making you will get swarmed in these caves for sure if you do not be careful. I missed what he said in that last audio cue. Did anybody catch it? Alright.
Alright, you under assholes. Come on, fucking get
So it says, yeah, so these are the guys. Welcome everybody to the stream. How you doing tonight? So now I wonder if these become interactable, because we've talked to the professor, right? Let's get out of here. Dang, bro.
Took that prickly undead scumbag down.
So okay, well it would appear like we are in the area, the main corridor, called the dining hall. Once you kill the zombie with a plated helmet, you will acquire a stamp. You will then take that stamp to one of these 4 statues and activate it. When you go to the statue, press it with the right stamp, which you may see at the base. There may be some indicator, and you will then be given a basic sword that you can then upgrade. So it would appear you can walk up to what would look like any statue to acquire a secondary weapon, which is the sword, which we can parry with or slice. Let's check it out. Parrying a block works pretty good, and the slice seems to be a one-hit kill, giving us the first of possibly more wonder weapons. We do have to upgrade this, of course. But to pull it out, you simply hold the same button you would use to pull out your knife. And of course, you can just get this all done. If you collect them all here, I'm assuming you can just activate each one of these statues one by one if you kill enough of the plated zombies to speed, kill, and unlock these different statues for each elemental sword. And by doing so, all 4 swords will then be able to be acquired. So we have the bastard sword. It would appear that all of them are named the same thing. Is there a specific order? Does anybody have any idea if there's a specific order? Why are they glowing? They're glowing different. So as being on a solo mode, I'm not certain whether you can do any of the swords in any order. Does anyone know if there's an indicator on each statue that says if it's fire for fire versus light or whatever the other augments perhaps may be? The only thing I do know is that there may be activated like bats that you have to do by bringing to a statue a dragon head, which I'm not entirely certain of where it is located. So
Ha! Look at that! It's best before is before it's candle.
okay, so we have one radio. Hey Jay, how you doing? Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mucho poquito español. So we have Morse code here. What is that? Does anybody know Morse code? Welcome everybody. How you doing tonight? So as I said, you can put these all 4 stamps if you collect all the iron armored helmeted zombies and get 4 on the ground. If you're in solo, you can immediately just get them all on as you see here. So you don't have to go back and forth with getting the sword. The next step I'm looking for is where is the next thing to do? How do I upgrade the sword? Does anybody know? Has anybody completed it yet? And also welcome everybody to the stream. I see we have some new viewers. The more viewers we got, the more energy I put in my body. But I'm so happy that everyone joined. It is absolutely great to see you. Welcome, Jay. Alright, and then we have these other radios. Like, are they all going to be activated, or do we run to each one, finding them one by one with each code? Because we already found the 6 little potion bottles, they look like, or whatever you want to refer to it as, right? But this is where we get a little out of where I don't know what I'm doing. You know what's funny? You were playing a custom zombie map like this. Yeah, that's it. That's so funny. you were in that stream, I remember. The map also was like, it's just so much easier because there's a viable ending instead of this like you have to figure it all out. So do we have to rotate this again? Is this another rotation step? Rampart cannon. So I can use that to shoot what would look like the clock tower. Do I have to shoot the clock tower? Oh. Apparently, I can fall off of that. We definitely need to get that up. Alright, but as I said, let's go back to the nature path and look for the the fire. If it is lit, then I know that I have the right sword. Otherwise, there may be a way to identify which sword is elemental. But yeah, welcome, Jay. That is really funny that I was doing that map. Like one that looked exactly like this, right? You basically got the extended map version of it. That is absolutely right, Jay. That is exactly what this is. The extended release of the custom zombie map. Enter caption. I don't know what it is. I don't know the name of it. But yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Now, this, like I think a couple of other streamers have already said, or people that have made guides, I believe what they had said is this reminds me a lot of like the Resident Evil vibe. The Resident Evil 7, I believe. Biohazard. But it's just like the color scheme and everything. So I'm not seeing in the hilltop there any bats. We are going to go and now enter the courtyard. There does not appear to be anything in the courtyard. And the dragon head that I have to put it on and apply it to, I did not yet identify where it's located. Is that right there? Okay, so we have this dragon head. So this is the dragon head. When you get the elemental sword, hold on. After completing the step where you acquire the sword, you will go to this dragon, activate it, or insert the fire sword. How to do that, I do not know. How do you activate that? Does anybody know? Does it have to be a specific step? Or is it is there a way for me to tell which one of these sword is for fire? Let's not just leave one on the ground. But I wonder because I don't see an indicator. Okay, wait. Okay, we have a raven, a lion on the wall. What else? Is there anything else that's giving it away? A knight. Do these have anything to do with it? This one's lit. Why is this different? Like, what is that? What is that? That's an indicator that that's the first one I need to do. So let's go put this back. Let's go put this one back and grab that sword. This one is lit up, so maybe this is the first one I have to do. The music cue would tell me yes. Alright, and then above, that's also above here. So what is this? We have the same thing right here. A candle above it. It's not above every single one. Is that important? I follow the light. Do I follow the light? Is there another pedestal?
I'm coming back from that.
Yeah, I ended up fixing, with the grace of the God, he was able to show me what I was missing this stream actually, and now the gameplay's phenomenal. It's super responsive. I'm so happy. I'm so happy now when I'm playing this compared to what I was before. But I still, like I said, I don't know if it's just as simple as picking that sword up and then applying it. Like how do I activate these steps? Do I have to go gather all the fire first? Like this also has a thing above it. So these are just candles. There's nothing superior that I can think that is. We got the stamp, so the next step is where we're stuck. Alright, we got symbols. Alright, hold on. Hold on a second here. We got something going. What is this? We got a stone with symbols. Alright, great. Of course there's a nuke that just pops up right in front of what I'm trying to look at. I haven't tried to make a crawler in I don't know how long. That looks like something that we need to make or discover. Currently we have no quest items. There's a guardian key, mystic orb, personal items, which would be like a loot key, page fragments, maybe the stamp as well, key items, and then ritual items. So there are so many things I need to find. How do I find the other sects? Like, what is that? That's just through the wall. So the only reason I grabbed the sword is because, yes, I thought it maybe had something to do with the fire. Now, I'm beginning to think otherwise. There is 4 statues, right? Now, I just need to know which one. See, this to me... Okay, that has to be the one for fire. Okay, I'm just gonna run with it and say that these symbols on the wall, I'm gonna say that these images indicate what it's for. So that right there, I'm gonna assume this is correlating with the said knight, because there's graffiti for a reason. So let's run over here, back up, and see if we can insert or do something. Interact, right? Is there like an indicator or like something on the sword itself? Do I inspect it to figure out what type of sword it is? Like, it's really a difficult thing for me to move forward with the Easter egg if I don't know what to do, and that's essentially the step I'm at outside of like packing the sword, like pack-a-punching it. But there's this right here that I think I seen you shoot with dead wire. Like I said, I could be wrong. Now this might do something. Let's just do it. Wait, I didn't know I was gonna launch myself. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Apparently there is something I need can't obtain there, I should say. Okay, we have a fast travel right here, an entrance hall. So unlocking things has something to do with it. Okay, so this right here is another thing, right? It's green. So how do you activate these things? The sad and annoying part is that I'm enjoying it so far, but I'm not enjoying like the complication factor of, well, like the only thing I have to go by is that dragon thing, right? So I launch myself here, And now what I need to do is really figure out if those vats are on fire automatically. If not, yep, see, they're not on fire. So there's a step right here that I'm missing. Does anybody have a clue? Does anybody in the chat know what I need to do next?
I look like I want an umbrella in my drink.
At this point, I'm
Go on,
opening up
do
the
one.
chat for any suggestions. These, for me, seem like they are like could be soul boxes, but yeah, I didn't see a whole lot about that. Let's think trap kills. There's nothing saying to go here or there. We can return to the pack room. We can get a ammo mod. Perhaps you have to activate something with an ammo mod. If these graffiti things have nothing to do with it at all, then I'm really at a loss for what to do next. Because obviously it's obviously cosmetics, like the design of the map. They want it to look really cool, so it might have nothing to do with it, but it could also have everything to do with it. So, but these such big entranceway like halls and stuff, it just makes me wonder, like, okay, well, what is next, right? I wonder if I have to do that button tapping on it. That's the only thing I have right now, is there's a Morse code sequence that I'm hearing. But I'm not seeing anything like interact. I'm not catching anything like do this next, go here. Like I said, I did grab the sword that I felt may be the one for fire, so I guess we will go back to Pack-a-Punch. Go back down here and see if what we can do is talk to Croft again. Let's see if he has anything. If he has any. So wait a second.
The owl was obsessed with the elements. That lightning rod was surely his.
You get it from zombie kills? Wait. Is that how I know which one I have? Do I have a lightning one? Is that why I was able to get that from a zombie kill? I mean, basically all it does is it makes me end the round. But, like, where did that come from? Like, why did that zombie drop something? Continue into this location. I'm gonna continue to try to I have to get a kill with the sword on that guy. So with this situation that I'm in, you really gotta keep moving. You really do. You can't stop. Like, you have to constantly be, like, using omnidirectional just to be able to, what I feel is, survive, but yeah. I'm not seeing any other drops from anything. It's like a lightning rod. But that's the first hint that I have, is I got a lightning rod, so.
Well, to Citadel. We are standing by. Should you choose
Like,
to
is it a
evacuate?
matter of advancement? Can you only get one per round? Dang, did it disappear and I missed it? I think it did. Now what I really should do is I really should I think this guy's gonna drop something. No? Never use this, so what is this? I'm gonna just keep holding X, and maybe. Alright, okay, cool. That's how, you get out of that little scenario.
All in a day's work.
There are technical issues with the hero. I press the one for this, not playing Greek monster.
It's so interesting that these guys are such like such beefy bosses. Like, you literally have to like use the like auto aim just for the sake of hitting the head. Like the ones that are exposed, because otherwise you really gotta have like a really good like motion. Because these guys, I'm not sure if they still regenerate all of your life, pretty much take all of your life force from you, but they definitely take it. What is that? What is that little glow?
That was one ugly motherfucker. Possibly seven.
Alright, so we're not getting any drops. I didn't see any lightning rod pieces that we already got. So we got key items, 1 of 3. There's something on the roof that we could definitely go and get, but I think it's just intel. And nothing here is activated. No electrical boxes are sparking. At one point I saw that this was sparking. In a previous match. Like nothing. Like I'm not seeing nothing. So there's a key part that I'm missing. And I think it is that Morse code. Which I think it went da 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 or something like that. So where would I put the Morse code in if I am to do that, right? If that's the step, then what am I to do, right? Like, figuring out the wonder weapon is probably the most important or most sought after thing. So not being able to figure the most basic thing out is, I gotta be honest, it's a bit frustrating. Since that's all I really want to do is kind of just figure out how to initiate the next step. I only saw 2 points to which that you could begin a potential step. And then there's these, which is it as simple as it being something you shoot? Is that not what you do at all? Like, I don't think it is, personally. It may be something to do with sword kills. But yeah, as far as what to do next, I don't know. I mean, we go back to the area we were once. He's sitting here looking this way, right? Like, but there's nothing interactable. Nothing in these. Got a lot of TVs and different things. And the closest thing I have to a next step other than that would be what was on the ground and I believe the Pack-a-Puncher. Oh, that's what I was hearing. Okay. So anyways, can continue on. Soldier on. This stuff's activated. Torture device. Oh my gosh. They really went at the guy. So back to Pack-a-Punch. It appears as though we already have opened the map. Maybe one gate is still left in spawn. That would be the next thing. But where was... I ended up having to get out of here because of getting trapped. But where was... Where was what I'm looking for? Use a sword to do something like current weapon can't be upgraded, so you cannot upgrade the sword. But it is it's not the last weapon, you know. So I would think here is something you can do. But you might need like maybe mule kick or something.
Rest in pieces, arsehole.
I can make my weapon purple at this point, so I guess that's what we're gonna go do next. Like there's some... Wait, what was that? That just felt like it like pulled me into the wall. But yeah, we got this wall which clearly has symbols behind it. If there is 4 walls that need to be broken with melee macchiato, perhaps they will reveal something. And some of these steps, I believe some of these have definitely already been figured out. But yeah, I'm not like, oh, little radio. So we found 2 of 4 places to insert the sword or begin. One was in a room, potentially this one, where it was a huge like circular cylinder and it was like green. It was kind of like really noticeable, so I don't know. In one of these rooms here it was available to at least observe. Okay, here's something. Look.
Don't really know what to make of that.
Okay, so I found a torn page. Alright, so the torn page is in the sitting room? Is that what this is? So a torn page. Next step, right? Maybe we needed that to initiate something. So page fragments, we have 1. It has the number 1 on it. Like I said, I do have the sword. There's only 1 on currently. And then, like I said, there was another one that I had seen, a secondary room, where it looked as if you could insert the... It looked like you could insert the sword. Oh, what? That was so dark. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I found that. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we found number 2 quest item. Oh, jeez. Here's another one. What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Second page fragment. Okay. What? Oh, what? Something's up with that. Something's up with that. Okay, okay. What? So we got 2 page fragments, a sculpture or trophy looking thing, a lightning rod, 2 page fragments. This right here, I do not know, but what I'm seeing is, hold on. In order to start each one, you must probably have an ammo mod. That is what I'm getting at. So let's do that and try for the fire, because the only one that I've seen is the fire. But so I found 2 pages. Does anybody... Nope. Anybody have any idea? Is there 4? With it being documents and like pages, it really could be any number. But that means I really need to have my graphics up so I can like find that stuff, because if my settings are not correct, then you can just kiss goodbye whatever the heck my effort is. What the heck? Did I just hold a button and get locked in there, or did... Okay, interesting. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to go and see if we can do anything else with a fire sword. What'd I get caught on? Holy cow. I've never used this, so. So that just slows them all down. What does it do to me? Does it make me invincible? See, right now I need, major migraine, major just head pain right here. Okay. So we did a decent amount of exploring. I believe it's probably a matter of the ammo mod.
If I still had functioning taste buds, I might be more concerned about that.
Okay. Interesting. What's really interesting is this, like, that it seems like almost all of these steps have nothing to do with one another. Like, yeah, so far, like, it's probably a lot more in the lore. It's probably where I'm missing it. But yeah, let's just, because we're kind of at a standstill, we're just going to take the L, enjoy what we've been doing and playing, and we're going to hit that exfil. And if he doesn't, yeah, so we are at finding 3 or 4, 2 more pages perhaps, and then determining where those other 2 items are for the key items. Because if you need the key to begin these steps here, then you're pretty much like, oh my gosh, another one? Holy cow.
More of you there are, more I can kill. Not bad, but I'm tougher than that.
Oh my gosh, holy cow. Literally, like, they're trying everything they can in their power to not let me, like, survive. Like, I have to get a double pack for this. Yeah, I do not have PhD, so we're like in that like period where exfil is imminent, chopper gunner is much better. Goodness gracious, holy cow. I'm one hit. Good thing that I literally have to like
Can't say I don't ever take one for the team.
get quick revive in order to survive this. Like, it's crazy. Like, I love that it's like a complicated step. What is that? Is that something crap? No, nothing. But yeah, learning where things are located is going to be the next goal for me. We have all types of possibilities of what something could be or what the next step could possibly lead to, so needless to say, let's just go get that piece if I can grab it in time. Shoot on back.
Fire sale.
I held X, didn't work. Jeez, that's annoying.
Should have bought a crossword to pass the bloody time. Wow, for me. Tell you what, I'll take a pistol over a sniper rifle.
What are the odds? Getting a
That's what I'm
GPR.
talking about.
Like, getting a purple weapon at this level, at this, like, round 20, like, it doesn't make, for me personally, I don't think it makes sense. Wait, why did I pick it up? I'm like, what the heck? Okay, it like, for a second, it'll interact and like be so perfect. There's nothing to worry about in your life. Next second, it's like, no. Alright, let's go see if activating or putting a fire mod on this does anything at all. I think the step that is next is this Morse code thing. Wherever it may be, I gotta learn the map better. But it requires a lot of listening. Now it's not even activated, bro. Like, look. So you run into this room here, and it looks almost like you may be able to do something like that. Oh, okay, that's fire. So I currently have the sword where the dragon is behind. Alright, and let's go try one thing, which is going to be to shoot the thing to set it on fire. And if that does not set it on fire, we are SOL. So we'll run down back to the part I do know it's on this section at least. And this may be the furthest one, right? But it's just around the bend here. It's not on fire. So ammo mod has nothing to do with the activation of that. Great. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Well, we did what we could, you know, like in terms of figuring out what's next. I don't think there's anything for me to hold, like, or to really do. I can't really change that, but there are some things that look like they have changed, like the color, like maybe these have activated now. Let's try that. Let's see. Was there a noise? Did anybody catch a noise there? Let's go back. Okay, one. Okay, yeah, okay, one. Two's over here. Two. Three in the corner. Three. Four up the stairs. Four. And five is on this side. And then six. There's six, right? There is six of them. So there's six and seven. Where would the seventh be if there was a seventh? Where would I find it and where?
Napalm. It's a classic for a reason.
Alright, so flipped around. They all have different symbols. Did I unlock anything behind the counter? Is there anything that's going to change? So I did that. Maybe. Oh, okay, so I activated the first one. Oh gosh, oh gosh.
So, I don't suppose any of you lot are interested in a puncher, are you?
Gosh, that's it right there. Boom. Alright, so I don't know what I just did. I still have the sword, so I assume I have to put it into the thing to do a lockdown. Alright, we gonna save this here. Because I wanna make sure I do that. So once we're finished with all of those steps, we can at least run up there, activate all of those.
On my way. So, schnitzel for breakfast.
Which way do I go? This way? Oh my gosh.
Had enough spooky castle shit for one day?
Oh my gosh, which way do I go? Okay, up the hill, obviously. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it out of this without. Let's get in here. Oh my gosh, if I somehow manage to do this, praise the Lord.
Less than a minute till you're at.
Gotta shoot what you can, and then pray for the rest, right? Especially with the doppel gas, right?
Oh, I'm not fucking around.
$12 left. Oh no, we lost. Dang. See, there wasn't enough time for me to get there and do that. I did what I could, but that's it. Oh well. For an hour and 20 minutes to kind of explore, not watching any previous videos, solo, I have to say I don't think that was really necessarily far away. We didn't even activate one elemental sword, let alone figure out the step. But we got to that point that we learned we could activate at least a lockdown, perhaps. I think I was just one step away from turning it into a, like, what would you say? Inserting the sword into the wall. I think that is what actually activates the lockdown. But yeah, I mean, I'd have to look at it and study it a little bit better to really get like a definite answer for that. So yeah, it's really cool to be able to have the gameplay so much better. Oh my gosh, you do not even know that, like, that felt so much better to play than any of the last 200 streams that I did. And I know that it's because I didn't either. I think either I didn't see, or perhaps maybe it took an update. Mind you, I still have to update this driver, right? The AMD. I still have to update that, but I didn't have this selected. And this may have been the whole reason why I was having issues with, like, the latency and stuff. Now we are running in Steam, so that's why I'm, like, kind of really surprised, because, like, I'm gonna rewatch the last portion of me playing this and see, like, fluidity, how it compares from the last couple of streams. Because wow, like, that is why I bought my computer, is because I was supposed to be able to have that capability. So if all it's been is just me not knowing, or being, like, knowledgeable of that particular thing, then I'm grateful that I was able to figure out at least that much. So still feel really good about that. But yeah, thank you for stopping in, Demetrius and Jay and Mojave, of course. Appreciate you guys for participating and talking in the chat. Thank you for watching. Of course, everybody at YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. I appreciate every single one that took their time to swing on by. We did learn some things on our own. That's one, right, of 3. So if I'm going to discover this all on my own, I can use your help when I get to that point. I thought the fire one was going to be the easiest, but I don't know, that first step is it's interesting. So like I said, you get all 6 of those vases, run downstairs, and you will immediately be able to interact with the cylinder on the wall, the circular manhole-like shape, and then it'll immediately start spinning counterclockwise and allow you to activate the next sequence. So that is what I learned today about that step with the vats and the little, that probably was the easiest one among all of them to figure out because it's right there in the beginning. So pretty cool. But where does it lead? That's the question that I have. What is the next step for me to discover? Like how to get to that next thing, because I did see that box randomly had an object in it, right? But I didn't get a drop. Unless I ran by it or ran away from it, or there could have been more spawn points, so more boxes that just appeared. So it's cool to like figure it out without watching these walkthroughs and tutorials. So needless to say, we will be playing this game a little bit more in the future. I'm going to be trying to learn the Easter egg and do a solo, so we can give you a solo stream. And then of course, we will be continuing the custom zombies, but at least for now, during the icy days, December, we're just going to pretty much keep it chill. No pun intended either. We're just going to keep it chill. Maybe do a little bit of music section, just like I love music, so that's just a part of something. I'm going to incorporate it. I just have to make sure I'm doing it the proper way and not violating anything per se. So, but yeah, really happy with today's stream, and I think the Lord really had a lot to do with it. I think I'm gonna just chalk it up to, He has a greater purpose for what I'm doing here, and maybe it'll be revealed to me soon. Maybe it'll take some time, but let's just keep going. We are about 200 plus streams in. Definitely not a lot of views. Collectively though, I'm not too upset. Overall, for the time that I've been doing it, if I never stopped doing or if I never got out of the entertainment industry, I would probably still have some relevance in what I'm doing and have traction with some friends. But I never was doing this back when I was really like actively networking. So, getting out there and being able to really connect with them is going to be a big factor in this. And we'll see if we can, get them on some streams, and maybe we can get some, collaborations and co-streams going on. It'd be really cool to do it. I know that Twitch allows you to do it, and that's something I really want to learn. I really want to learn what they do there. So if you have any knowledge and you are, educated in that regard, or have been in the position where you just didn't know what the next step was, I'm all open for any suggestions or criticisms that you might have. In general, obviously you stick to the topic, but yeah, it's a variety stream the majority of the time too, so that probably does have a little bit of a toll into why, you know, things might be pushed to the front. But this is a huge launch at this particular moment in time for this map. It's gonna be at least until the map dies down a little bit, and so there's so many people that are going to be trying to do the same type of content. So let's try to figure out, if you do catch this stream later on or on time when you can, just mention in the comments anything that you might have as a suggestion. I know that we have some suggestions for custom maps for Black Ops 3, and then we have some suggestions for, you know, obviously like squad matches. So, and then the very first mention I ever had, if Darth Vader shows up here again, then we will be doing a Black Ops 3 campaign playthrough. So yeah, those are the suggestions I've had for Call of Duty. Now, if you have any other ideas outside of gaming or a different game, then I'm all ears. Let me know what you would like to watch, what you'd like to watch, and then you can maybe show me what to do. If it's a game I don't or am maybe not familiar with. But that would be pretty rad. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, I really do appreciate every single one of you for tuning on in, being silly, having some fun. It obviously was a solo stream today. Like I said, there's a lot going on, and we will see how the rest of the month during the December icy days December go. And then we'll do another themed section for the new year. Maybe we will do a, you know what I would really like to do? If you catch this stream and you're a streamer and you have connections and you know how to network, I can definitely be a part of the team. But I would love to be getting in on some of these charity streams, just to like raise money for some of these causes, because there's some really good causes out there that, you know, like they really do need some support. So if I'm able to do that, that'd be wonderful to do like a collaboration during like those periods. So if you're a Twitch streamer or on any other site and that's what you do, that would be pretty rad. I'd love to meet some other streamers too. Now they have that feature where you can do multiple people, like, you know, at the same time. So I wonder how that works. It'd be just like cool to experiment and like do like a whole series on it. So maybe we'll get into that. I don't know, but whatever it is that you want to see for content, make sure you comment on it, post it below, remind me of what it is that you want to see, and then we'll go from there. Once again, shout out to everybody on the stream. Thank you so much to all the new Facebook subscribers and followers and likes and everybody. Thank you, Powell, Not Rap Boy. We have several people in the last 2 weeks that have joined. We have Jay that's shown in the stream here. Thank you so much for joining. Demetrius, as always, thank you so much, brother. It's good to see you. Shout out to Coda, your brother. Shout out to Demetrius and Jay and Mojave Dubstep. Thank you all for participating and joining and watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will be back tomorrow, very late, once again for another stream. So yeah. So needless to say, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Shalom, all the different blessings to all the world. I don't know every language, but be blessed, and stay healthy this holiday season. Make sure you take care of each other, love each other, and most importantly, remind one another why you care for them. Walk what you walk. Do not just talk the talk. Okay? That's my one message. Be as authentic that you can be and make the right decisions. In all things that you can do, be honorable and try to always be a better person, no matter what it is in your daily life. So when you go out there, when you're not in their bedroom watching TV, I encourage every single one of you to put your faith in God, and the rest will fall into place. So yeah, needless to say, have a good night. Jack Knife signing out. Peace.